Hey, we are so back playing Pokemon FireRed with commentary again. This time around, we conquered the Pokemon Tower or the Lavender Town Tower in the last episode, and now I forgot what I was supposed to do. Let's check what did I get from that? Poke Flute. Okay, so we could probably wake up the Snorlaxes now, but we are going to fight the fourth gym of this game, which consists mostly of uh, grass type Pokemon. So this is gonna be a little bit easy, just a little bit. Let's go and try to do that. Actually, I don't think I have the cut. Okay, forgot which Pokemon I used that has the cut attack, the cut move. Let's see here. I think it was my Meowth. Let's see, Meowth. Yeah, okay, I got it. I got you. Let's bench Mankey for a bit in favor of Meowth. Alright, let's go. Alright. I kinda want to level up my Meowth so that he could finally get the Lucky Day move, which allows him to literally get money from the opponent Pokemon, which will grant me a lot of excess money in this game so that I could buy items and all the stuff that can be bought. Alright, off to a somewhat bad start here. I'm already paralyzed, but that's okay. That's gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. This is a flying type Pokemon against grass type Pokemon. It's gonna be fine. Alright. Just gonna push through with this. I'm gonna heal my Pidgeotto after this match. Let's see. Okay. Get the no, paralyze heal. We only have. Okay, I'm gonna save that for later. I feel like I'm gonna be paralyzed again in the next matches to come, so I guess I'm just gonna tank this one with my Pidgeotto. Alright. Pidgeotto can't one-hit KO the opponents just yet. I need to level him up, and this is the perfect place to do that. We're just gonna push through with them, and yeah, I honestly forgot the kind of topics that I was talking about last time. Probably talked about other games. I think I talked about Mario and Luigi and all of the past games. Yeah, I think that's what I was talking about in the last episode. And yeah, to continue with that topic, I am excited for Mario and Luigi Brothership. It's definitely it's definitely a game that a lot of people will anticipate, me included, of course. And while I'm anticipating that game, uh, or despite or in spite of me anticipating that game, I don't have a Switch. I used to have a Switch Lite specifically, but I sold it just because I needed to at the time. But now I definitely regret selling that thing. Well, kind of. I kind of regret doing that, but also I have to remember the reality that my Switch Lite, before I sold it to someone, was already it already had a few bugs in it. Um, like some of the buttons weren't um, clicking or responding. I think the R1 button wasn't responding that well anymore. And what else? I think that's the only issue, but you know, seeing that seeing that early on was probably a good thing that I sold it before I l- lengthened or like prolonged my uh, prolonged the stay of that Switch Lite uh, in me. So I just had to sell it because it would have been more difficult if I hadn't sold it at the time that it was still possible to sell, or it in good condition, I guess, to put it simply. But that's life. Maybe if yeah, that's why I'm playing. That's why I'm uploading gameplays daily so that hopefully I could save up to buy another Switch, uh or maybe I'll just wait out the the Switch 2, the successor to the Switch. Probably that's probably what's gonna happen. I don't feel like I'm gonna be able to save up fast enough that I could still buy a Switch as the Switch 2 is being released. I just don't think that's what's gonna happen. Um, so yeah, we're gonna heal up my PG Auto because it died, it fainted. The pixel art in this game really holds up. It's really clean. It's vibrant. It's vibrant enough. The color scheme is definitely good. The trees, honestly, the tree, the tree sprite is already so good compared to like the tree sprite from Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald. If you compare FireRed and Leaf Green to the Hoenn games, I think this one wins in terms of pixel art style. Definitely. I mean, it makes sense since these games came out after the Hoenn games, so it only makes sense that this looks better. Anyway, as I'm recording this, uh, last night, uh, The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom put out a new trailer, or I guess Nintendo put out a new trailer for that game. Not really a trailer, but like a short preview of all of some of the things that you'll be able to see in the game, like the locations, the people, the many different races, uh, and it was honestly good. It was honestly promising, very, very promising. They showed a lot, and I think the map is gonna be so big, or at least it's gonna be so rich with things to see. There are a lot of side quests, a lot of missions, a lot of adventures you could do. It's kind of like if Link's Awakening and Tears of the Kingdom had a baby, because Zelda's staff kind of acts, kind of has uh, Ultra Hand abilities, or like Rauru's hand abilities. It kind of works that way, or at least it looks kind of like that, which is odd. It kind of makes you think like, were is that the deal? Is that the DLC we were waiting for in Tears of the Kingdom? All of the ideas that they have, or that they had for a DLC in Tears of the Kingdom, was probably placed in that game. Was probably put in that game. It's a weird choice, but it's a welcome decision. I welcome it. It's a good decision. It's a weird one, but it's a good decision that they didn't aim for a DLC. They aimed for a different game entirely, which is cool. We get to play as Zelda this time around, and I think we're also gonna be able to play Link in the latter half of that game, but who knows? We don't know yet. But yeah, that's also a game that I'm excited about, and I'm sad about because I'm not gonna be able to play it. Unfortunately. It's gonna be out by December, or like September, I mean. It makes you think November in November you're gonna be able to play Mario and Luigi Brothership, and they're also probably gonna be releasing games in 2025, which makes you think that the Switch the, the Switch on its own is already uh is already a game or a game device that exists uh for too long already. It is still being sold non-stop. I mean, the sales are going down, but not too low. So it makes you think, are they really gonna I feel like they're having a hard time trying to find a way to make the successor a better device than its predecessor, because arguably the Switch is a perfect device for what it aims to be. It's a perfect device on what it aims to be. on what it's trying to be. It does the thing it wants to do perfectly, and that's why I think that's where the problem lies. You know, that's where the problem of releasing a new game device lies. Anyway, we're almost done with this gym. I think we're gonna use Mimian after this. We're gonna switch to Mimian because my Pidgeotto just can't survive that long. He did his best, or maybe let's see. I could revive it. Yeah, let's do that, and then use a super potion on it. Let's go, and then switch back to Pidgeotto. Alright, only 3 trainers left, the third one being the gym leader. Alright, let's use wing attack this time around so that we get the higher advantage. Let's go. Okay. Alright. Gloom. Okay. Swing attack that one. It's not fully KO'd yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Base of this spell. Alright. We are done with that. And then we're gonna proceed with this one. We're gonna beat all of them before we beat Erica. I think her name's Erica. Yeah. We're gonna ace this one. What else game can I talk about? What else kind of game franchise? Fire Emblem? I mean, I know they just released Fire Emblem Engage in 2022, but I think, or maybe 2023, I forgot. I think they released it in 2023 or early 20 or late or like late 2022. So it's been a few years. Maybe they're not planning on it. Maybe they're not planning on making a new one. I mean, if they are planning on making a new game, I'd much prefer to have like a Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light remake in the style of Unicorn Overlord, or the 2.5D style of the Advance Wars reboot remake game. That would be cool. And if they're gonna make a new game, a new title, not a remake, I think it's too early. It's too early. So yeah. But what I really want to see is like a new Mega Man Battle Network installment or like title. Something, they gotta do something with that. You know, they could honestly get rid of the battle system, the established battle system and battle network, and replace it with something similar to the Hades gameplay. Because Mega Man Battle Network, the series, the game series, is isometric, and I think Capcom or Sega or whatever can develop a game similar to Hades and apply it in the Mega Man Battle Network universe. I feel like that's gonna be a cool thing to see. Um, I mean that. Okay, I'm gonna pause the topic for a bit. So we won that. Anyway, okay. Going back to the topic, they could probably do that because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles already made a Hades-like game, you know, and they literally said that they were inspired by Hades. So I guess, Mega Man is kind of the correct game franchise that you could use and apply the Hades formula to that world, and you'll probably end up with a great game on your hands. Let's see. Let's get the T here so that we can access the other areas. Should spell blah 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 T. Alright. Let's go for that. I don't wanna wake up the Snorlax just yet. Okay, there we go. Saffron City, here we go. We're gonna heal here, just so we can register this once we get Fly. And then I could probably face the fighting gym already. That's not a problem for me, I think. Yeah, okay. I mean, I have a what the hell? What the hell? It's kind of weird. They did not program it so that the closest one was the one to battle me first. That's kind of lazy. But, it's no problem for me because I have a flying type that will tank all of these guys, take these guys down. Alright, another one for the win. As much as I love the design for Mankey, he is just not a strong Pokemon to have on my team, especially in the Kanto region. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Anyway, so yeah, Mega Man Battle Network and Hades should make a baby, and it will be a fun time. I mean, I did like the card system, the card battle system, but I don't think I don't think Mega Man should be a turn-based game. I mean, they already have the 2D platformer um, main Mega Man games. Why not? Why not push the boundaries and go for the isometric hack and slash action adventure type of game? You know, that's always an option. What else? What else can I talk about? Uh, yeah, Paper Mario. Ooh, yeah, I think I also mentioned Paper Mario. I mentioned that Paper Mario Sticker Star was a good game, and it is. It definitely is a good game. I don't get the hate for it, and I honestly, if I if I had a Switch, I should have honestly bought a copy of Origami King. I honestly should have done that while I still had my Switch. But alas, I did not, and I regret that. If I were to buy another Switch, I'd immediately buy Super Mario RPG, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, Origami King, and then I'll wait until November to buy um, the Brothership, Mario and Luigi Brothership, so that I have the four RPG Mario games on the Switch. Just because I truly enjoy playing the the RPG Mario games more than the regular Mario games, because there's story in those games, and with the main games, the mainline Mario games, it's all just platformers, and it's not my jam. It's not the type of game that I prefer playing in my own time, because they're just too challenging for me sometimes, or I guess most of the time. That's why I hate it. That's why I don't like it as much as RPG games. In RPG games, in RPG Mario games, there is a level of difficulty there, but you get to sort of um, still enjoy that game, because the challenge is worth it, because you're following along a story in those games. So the spike in difficulty makes sense in a way. Let's see. Let's finish off these guys. I'm gonna fight this guy off. Alright. I think I'm probably gonna choose Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan. I don't usually go for Hitmonchan, because Hitmonlee just makes more sense. Honestly, fighting Pokemon in this particular game, in this particular region, is isn't really good to use against the Elite Four. I mean, it's probably good to use whatchamacallit, in the first in the first one in Lorelei, against Lorelei, but um, I don't know. I just don't feel like having fighting types here in my team for this region. You know what region does do well for the fighting types? Hoenn region. You know, the Hoenn region, the Hoenn Elite Four is if you have fighting types on your team, it's gonna be, you know, some of the Elite Four is gonna be good, is gonna be a blast. You know, I think you have an ice. You also have an ice. What do you call that? An ice Elite Four trainer in the roster, and if you're playing Pokemon Emerald, you'll face off Wallace, I think, which has water type Pokemon, but also ice type Pokemon. So that's gonna be useful. And I think the dark type Pokemon, you know, you'll be able to fight against those. A move that recycles a used item for use once more. Okay, never mind. I don't need recycle. Okay, we defeated him. Let's get Hitmonchan, because I'm probably not gonna use him. Or maybe, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's go back to the Pokemon Center, heal our Pokemon, and save the game. Alright, that's it for this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed watching this video. Playthrough this game, playthrough of Pokemon FireRed. Thanks for watching.